Marian had always been drawn to old places, the sort of buildings that seemed to whisper secrets when the wind blew just right. This time, she and her boyfriend, Tyler, found themselves in front of the abandoned Reaping Shadows Manor. Despite the warnings from locals about its cursed history, their curiosity got the better of them. The door creaked open with an eerie wail as they stepped inside, flashlights slicing through the dense darkness. The air was thick and cold, sending chills down their spines. Every step echoed in the vast emptiness. Discarded furniture and torn curtains added to the ominous atmosphere. Suddenly, a faint sobbing filled the air. Marian's heart raced as she followed the sound to a grand, decaying staircase. Clutching Tyler's arm, they ascended, each step groaning under their weight. At the top, they found a door slightly ajar. Inside, a figure of a woman in a tattered dress sat on the floor, her back to them, head bowed as she wept. "Are you okay?" Marian asked cautiously. The woman turned slowly. Her eyes were empty voids, her face twisted in eternal sorrow. Tyler gasped, pulling Marian back, but it was too late. The room turned icy, the walls seemed to close in. Shadows writhed and swirled around them. The woman's sorrowful face morphed into a wicked grin. "You should not have come," she whispered, and the world went black. Marian awoke to find herself alone, cold stone beneath her. Her flashlight flickered, revealing she was now in the manor's basement, surrounded by ragged dolls and old photographs. Tyler was nowhere to be seen. Panic surged through her as she screamed his name. Her only response was the distorted echo of her own voice. She stumbled upon an old journal, filled with the anguished words of a woman named Lila, who recounted losing her child in a fire that consumed the manor decades ago. As she read, the room seemed to fill with a heavy presence. Marian looked up to see Lila's ghostly form standing over her. "Help me find him," Lila pleaded. "He's trapped here with me." Desperate to escape, Marian nodded. The photograph in Lila's transparent hand was one of a young boy. It looked shockingly familiar, too familiar. She realized with horror that the boy resembled Tyler. The manor's true terror was revealed, it trapped souls, twisting their memories and identities. A piercing scream echoed through the manor as Tyler's figure appeared. His eyes hollow and lifeless. Marian's blood ran cold. The ghosts weren't just trapped. They were becoming the next victims. Marian felt the cold grip of long dead hands pulling her down as she realized the manor had chosen them as its latest additions. The last thing she saw was Lila's sorrowful smile as darkness swallowed her whole.